Hi everybody, my name is Luke and my page is Watch This Van, and I've decided to start reviewing some of the watches in my collection, so I thought I would start here with the Grand Seiko SBGN005. It's got a lot of highs for me and very little lows, so let's get into it. So let's get the basics out of the way here. So what we have is a 39mm case size, and it's just over 12 millimeters thick, and it's got that blue sunburst dial on it. What you'll see here is some of the watches in my current rotation, including the Grand Seiko, a Breitling, Avenger 2, and an old Casio as well. So you can see that my rotation goes through between automatics and this 9F movement. What you'll see here as well is the lion crest on the back of the watch to signify that it's the Grand Seiko, as well as the red hand here, which shows that it's a GMT. So for me, this is super helpful. I grew up in the UK and moved to Canada, and it's a nice, easy way for me to keep track of the different time zones. So that's something that I use pretty often. One of the things I do love about this watch is how versatile it is. So from the deep blue of the face of this watch with that pop of red, it almost turns to a black in certain settings as well. So whether you're dressing up or dressing down, this really is a go anywhere, do anything type of watch. One of the highlights for me is the finishing on this case. The Zaratsu polishing, which Grand Seiko is super famous for, really is one of the highlights of this piece, as well as the 9F movement that's inside. What works for me so well is that I tend to wear watches on the weekend. So by the time the weekend comes, it's nice and easy for me to grab that watch and go straight away without the need for setting or anything else. And hey, look, I know that might be an unpopular opinion, but that's what works for me in my watch collection. I do have the other automatics, and this tends to be the one that I will grab. As a testament to the quality and craftsmanship of this piece as well, I'm what most people consider a goofy watch wearer, so I'm right-handed, and I also wear the watch on my right wrist, so this would usually mean that I'm going to get more scrapes and bangs along the way. But this watch really is as new after 2 or 3 years of being constantly worn, so, you know, tops off to those guys for making this such a quality piece. What else is there really to say about this watch? The size, for me, is perfect. It has 100-meter water resistance, which is more than what I ever need. And it looks so good in so many different settings. So, for me, this is the perfect watch. The only question that remains is it worth the price? This is around 4,000 Canadian dollars. So for a 9F movement, or for a quartz movement, if you want to just call it the basics of what it is that too much? Or would you be willing to pay it? That's a question you might have to ask yourself. But for the quality from what I've seen from this piece, 100%, 10 out of 10, I'd pay it all day long. Thanks for watching.